Sometimes Black people wonder how we're supposed to celebrate, when there's Black life being taken on almost every date, and any holiday can be turned into a wake when we're walking on the street or just sitting in our own apartment late. White people call 911 on children when they're just selling lemonade at a corner store, a park, a pool party, or parade, and so Black parents tell their children, be careful where you play. Sean Bell, gunned down at his bachelor party with his wedding the next day. Jamel Robertson wanted to buy his baby Christmas gifts, so he was working late. Mike Brown executed just weeks after he graduates. Trayvon Martin just buying Skittles, but he walked behind a gate. And that Zimmerman stalked behind him like his Black body was bait. 7-year-old Aaliyah Stanley Jones gunned down in a police raid, and when you treat Black life this way, we'd be right to fill with hate. But we still pour out love because it isn't yours to take. So we still barbecue and dance and laugh and sing and pray until some white woman sees us and gets on the phone to say that we're causing a disturbance as she just doesn't feel safe. But still, we keep joying in our being with our bodies taking space. This gift of Black life is from our ancestors' sacrifice, and we won it at a price from fields of cotton, cane, and rice. On the altar of white prophets, our bodies were crucified, and they said we were evil darkness, and they, the sacred light. They told us suffering and slavery would bring us paradise, but here upon this earth, we were never recognized. But we have not only survived, we've created, and we've thrived. And so we're a living rebuke to white people's appetites and a reminder of what they despise if they'd ever look inside. That's a history we write in our sinews, bones, and eyes, which is why they call police when we're just walking idly by. And that's why tasers, guns, and badges are the powers they exercise, but our bodies are still here. And we are still alive. And so the names of our martyrs is not something I'll avoid. Tamir Rice was just a little boy outside playing with a toy. Before our seed can grow, they come with weapons to destroy, and still we fill with love that we continue to deploy. We have plumbed the depths of suffering, and there we find Black joy. So let me say, Laquan McDonald, Philando Castile, Sean Reed, Rakea Boyd, Andrew Loku, Abdurrahman Abdi, George Floyd, Orlando Brown, Breonna Taylor, Oscar Grant, Tanisha Anderson, Alyssa Thomas, Melissa Williams, Sandra Bland. I can't breathe, choked Eric Garner as he breathed his last. When DeAndre Campbell's family called police, help was all they asked. Ahmaud Arbery was jogging and they lynched him as he passed. Charlena Lyles was pregnant. Her baby never had a chance. We pour libations for the dead as we ritually chant, and their names, like seeds on soil, become the roots we plant. You see, we love each other in our Blackness, though this world tells us we can't. And so we'll laugh and shout and praise and barbecue and dance, and we'll welcome in our cousins and our grandparents and aunts, and we'll continue to wear our hoodies and our ball caps and our pants, and they'll say that we're no angels in those angry headline rants. But we'll still be filled with pride of being that no one can supplant, though there's Black life being taken on almost every date. And sometimes we're tired of this burden when we're carrying the weight, but let our anger be a stone that causes ripples in the lake, because we're made of more resilience than anyone could break. We are made of stronger stuff than could ever be erased, because when you treat Black life this way, we'd be right to fill with hate. But we still pour out love because it isn't yours to take. Thank you.